Calculating probabilities using Poisson formula and table. The keyword here, mean of 8 calls in every 5 minutes. So the interval is duration of time. Mean equals to 8 and the interval is 5 minutes. Now let x to be the number of calls in 5 minutes. Then form the notation for Poisson distribution. Now the question asks for probability in the next 5 minutes, so the event is still within 5 minutes, and so we can use back the same variable, which is variable x. List out all probabilities for each question. And here inclusive means that 3 and 5 are included. For question A and B, we can just directly use the Poisson formula. Alternatively, we can also just directly use the statistical table. For this method, draw boxes for reference. Not to forget, read these boxes from left to right. Here we use probability x greater or equals to 0 to minus probability x greater or equals to 1. Read from the statistical table and you can get the answer. Same goes to probability x equals to 5. Now for probability x greater or equals to 3, it already fulfills the requirements to directly read from the statistical table. So we are suggested to use the table instead of using formula. We only use the formula if requested by the question, because by using table, it takes only 5 seconds, but using formula needs 2 to 3 minutes. For probability x less than 4, we can use the properties. Use 1 to minus probability x greater or equals to 4 and you can get the answer. Last but not least, for probability x in between 3 and 5 inclusive. So draw a box, we can see it only includes 3, 4 and 5. So we use probability x greater or equals to 3 to minus probability x equals or greater than 6. Leave the answer in 4 to 5 decimal places. Here 2/5 is the mean, and question A has the same interval as in the statement, which is 1 month, so let x be the number of breakdowns per month. Question B has different interval, which is 3 months period, so we represent it in different variable. As in question C, the interval is 2 months, so we represent it in variable Z. For question A, x more than 3. Question B, y less than 10. And question C, z equals to 3. So for question A, you don't need to do any changes on your mean. But in question B, you need to times 2.5 with 3 to get 7.5 as your mean. And then use the properties and read from the statistical table. And you get the answer. For question C, times 2.5 with 2 and you get 5 as your mean. Draw the boxes and read from the statistical table and get the answer. Average value also refers to mean, so our mean here is 30. For question A and B, they has the same interval, so of 5 minutes, so represent it with the same variable. For question C, D, E, we use different variable for a different interval. Question A, 30 cars need 60 minutes. And so 1 car we need 2 minutes. The question requires 5 minutes interval. So we first identify 1 minute, we will have 0.5 cars, and so 5 minutes we'll have 2.5 cars. Then we can find probability for x equals to 0 by using the Poisson formula. And for question B, we can just use the from the statistical table. In question C, 5 minutes we have 2.5 cars, and so 50 minutes we will have 7.5 cars. Our mean here is 50. In question E, our mean is 5.